This video explains how to convert list elements from string to the integer data type using the Python programming language. So without too much talk, let's dive into the Python code. In this video I will show you an example, and for this example we first need to create an example list, as you can see in the first line of code. So after running this line of code, a new list object called myList is created, and we can print this list below the code box using the print function, and then you can see that we have created a list object that contains 6 different values. Now at this point our list contains different data types, so some of the values are strings, as you can see based on the quotation marks, and other values are already formatted as integers. We can also see that by using the type function, as you can see in the next line of code. So after running this line of code, you can see some output appearing below the code box. And as you can see, this output shows the different data types of the different elements in our list. So for instance, the first and the second list elements have the string data type, and the third list element has the integer data type. Now let's assume that we want to convert all the strings in our list to the integer data type. Then we can apply the map function, as you can see in the third code box. So in this case I'm applying the map function to our list object, and I'm specifying that the list object should be converted to the integer data type. And then I'm storing the output of this in a new list object that I'm calling myListInt1. So after running this line of code, this list object is created. And then in the next step, I'm using the print function to print the content of our new list below the code box. And then you can see that our new list contains the same values as our input list. However, you can already see that the character values that we have created in the example list do not show quotation marks in our updated list anymore. So in other words, these elements have been converted to the integer class, and we can also check that by applying the type function once again to our new list. And then you can see after running this line of code that now all the elements in our list have the integer data type. So in this first example, I have explained how to use the map function to convert character strings to the integer data type. However, it's also possible to use list comprehension to achieve this. And this is what I'm showing you in the next example, starting in the fifth code box. So in this line of code, I'm using list comprehension to convert all the elements in our list to the integer data type. And as in the previous example, I'm storing the output of my code in a new data object that I'm calling myListInt2. And then I'm printing our updated list below the code box. So as you can see, by executing these lines of code, we have created exactly the same output as in the previous example. However, this time we have used list comprehension. As in the previous example, we can check the data types of all the elements in our list using the type function, and then you can see that all the final elements in our final output are integers. That's all I wanted to explain in this video. In case you want to learn more on this topic, you may check out my homepage statisticsglobe.com, because on my homepage I have recently published a tutorial in which I'm explaining the content of this video in some more detail. I will put a link to this tutorial into the description of the video, so you can find it there. If you have liked this video, or if you have any questions, let me know in the comments section below. I'll try to respond to all comments as soon as I can. Furthermore, make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel to get notified about future video releases. I have already published about 500 videos on this channel, and I'm releasing new videos on a daily basis. Thanks a lot for watching. See you in the next video.